Hey, did you know, like we were saying, one of the reasons we're in the position that the predicament that we're in is because of disobedience. As far as the laws that Moses gave to the Israelites sent from God, right? And so we had a covenant, and we broke that covenant, and then we had curses put on us for breaking that covenant. And go to Deuteronomy 28:1.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6. Verse 5, be of good cheer, O my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto your enemies.
Saying for disobedience, you were sold to the nations.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto your enemies.
Because we upset God, we anger God, He delivered us to our enemies.
Right.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
That word hearken means listen.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command you this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
He said we were going to listen and do all his commandments. He was going to set us on high.
That's right.
Above all the nations on the earth.
Bring it out.
But as you can see, we're not on high. We messed up. We at the bottom. We beneath everybody. Deuteronomy 28:15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all the commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, is a curse a good or a bad thing? Give me a good curse. If you win a lot of money, that ain't no curse. Well, it could be a curse if you do the wrong thing.
You go, bro.
Well, just name something that we go through as a nation. A bad thing that we go through as a nation. And we're going to see is it one of these curses that he said was going to happen to the Israelites. Anything you can think of. He said kill it. Get that.
So that the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
You heard that? Read one more time.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
It said a man that is tender among you because back in those days, long time ago, we used to love on each other like real brothers. We cared for each other. It wasn't none of this shooting him because he got on the wrong color, or shooting him because he's stepping on your foot. We loved each other, even though we probably didn't know each other. We treated each other like we knew each other our whole life. That's how we used to be, up until the curses hit.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Who known today as leaving the house, leaving the woman at the house with the children by herself? That's right, us. That's one of the curses.
Right.
The reason I brought that out to let you see. Now this was written thousands of years ago, and it came to pass. Trying to let you know that the Bible is a true book. Everything in here is true. Name another curse that you might see that's going on with us as a nation. Not here from what? Get it.
I got you.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
The stranger is any other nation besides the 12 tribes of Israel. It's right here, the 12 tribes of Israel. If you're not on this list right here, you are considered the what the word you just used?
Stranger.
The stranger.
That's right. You is too, brother.
If you're not if you're not on this, you are a stranger. Read that one more time. Stranger shall get above very high.
The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Said the stranger, the other nation was gonna get above us very high. We gonna come down very low. Said they will lend us, but we won't be able to lend to them.
Bring it up.
So you go to the bank, you can take out a loan from them if they decide to give it to you.
Right.
But they not coming to us asking for nothing.
Right.
You know why? Because we ain't got nothing.
Bring it up.
So they gonna lend to us, we won't lend to them. That's another prophecy that was in here that came to pass. Did you know about did you know that us going to slavery was in the Bible? That was gonna be one of the curses for disobedience. Did you know that? Let's get it.
I got you. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Said the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. That word Egypt means bondage, and we gonna prove that. This right here is to prove what that word Egypt means.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
See that Egypt means bondage. Now you go back to
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
Egypt or slavery.
again with ships. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Said we gonna be sold into our enemies.
Bring it up.
Said we gonna go into slavery again with ships and sold to our enemy. Who did that happen to? Where is it? No, the ships. You see it? That happened to us. We the only nation went into slavery on ships. And it was written over 2,000 years ago that it was gonna happen if we disobeyed God.
Right.
So it happened so they let you know we disobeyed God. No. Anything else on that?
It says this. And the Lord shall bring thee again into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen,
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
and no man shall buy you.
Nobody be able to save you out of that slavery. He said you will be sold into who? Who gonna be sold to? Well, what did he cost? Yeah.
Natural born enemy, man. We literally got natural
And
born enemy.
yeah, that's right. I went there to show you, man, all these prophecies, some prophecies can't already happen, and we got some more that's going to happen.
That's
So I
right.
went there to show you that we are, like I told you, we ain't no black African American. God said them curses gonna happen to the Israelites.
That's right.
And he said we were gonna forget our heritage. We would forget that we are the Israelites. But in the last days, we're gonna start waking up to the fact that we are the Israelites. That's why you see these brothers out here like this, teaching on the street, letting us know who we are, coming back to our heritage.